Good morning everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you're feeling fantastic. By the way, I'm filming with the GoPro. Better quality for you guys. I'm hoping it's better quality. I'm not sure how the lighting with these GoPros are, but I believe it's better. It is 4K, so bringing you guys 4K quality. Anyway, we are back on the build. It's been a while, it's been a couple of weeks. So I've been waiting on many parts and I've done a lot in that time. All I've got to do now is my valve coming in that I talked about in the last video. That does look dark. We'll see how we are when we edit. Anyway, I'll run it down. What's in this box? Oh, just not yet. I've got to get basically the valve on here. I'll just run it down quickly. Got to get the valve on there before I chuck that in. Then I'll get the exhaust into the car. The reason for that is because when I basically get that done, as I attempt to do the gasket kit, installing it all, when I want to turn it over, I want an exhaust in there and I want it done, and not having to do the gasket and then do the exhaust when I really want to turn it on after I put it all back together. I'll turn it over anyway. We'll just say turning it over because we do not know what mischief I'm about to get up to. So hopefully I get everything back into where its location was. I do a good job. I'm talking everything to spec. I'm cleaning all the surfaces, and I'm just going to kind of take it easy. Take it slow, one piece at a time. That's the only way to do it, really. So yeah, gasket kit come in. Got so many kits. So not so many kits, sorry. So many things with the kit. Like you got your exhaust manifold, gaskets, and a few things. I got some zip ties just in case, and I got some of this stuff. It's Ultra Copper gasket maker. I'd advise if anyone's doing, like, it's meant for like maximum temperature. There you go. It's meant for high heat and it's real strong. I actually put some on, or my mate Casey, he's actually one who showed me this when we done the exhaust on the D22 over 5 months ago. We used some of this stuff from the downpipe. Yeah, that's what you call it, from the turbo, Turbski, and there's no leak. You know, I'm not gonna say. I mean, I hope I don't jinx myself, but there's nothing wrong with that exhaust. There's no leaks. It's been running mint. Before I open this box up, I just want to say to you watching right now, thank you so much. Thank you to all of you, everyone, my fans, I want to say fans because you probably don't really like me, but for you who are watching, who are giving me feedback, liking the videos and subscribe, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, join the family. Over 70% of you guys are not subscribed. Come on. We're about to hit 300. Not about to, but we're on the climb to. On 200, over 230. So, gained over 30 subscribers in the last month and a half, I'm pretty sure. Which is crazy, and I love it. So, in this box, so I've got this off eBay. It's a stainless steel, full setup. Basically, I'll just show you. How about that? I actually already fiddled with it, kind of put half of it together. So you're not going to see me putting it together, because the way I do things, I order something, I sit at my desk, I'll look at it, examine it, and if it's to my standards, I will put it on the vehicle. And if it's not, I still put it on the vehicle. But yeah, some beautiful work here. You got your stainless steel, what do you call it, V-pipe, I guess. So there you go, you can see if it focuses, I'm not sure because the GoPro can't see by the lens. Awesome welding, bit of, yeah, it's TIG welding, pretty sure. Yeah, so you get you that, pretty sure that's the same size. Oh, beautiful, schmick. Alright, so we'll set that aside. Then, see, you can kind of see I've put it together. You got your downpipe, you got your valve, butterfly valve in there, and yeah, you got your motor on the side of that. So there's a few fittings that you got to put together to kind of hold the assembly. This basically goes like sort of like that. Just picture that. So basically, I'll try to grab that camera. This is going like that, if you know what I mean. So I can open up the valve when I want and close it up. It's a beautiful dump pipe, beautiful welds on it. It's all stainless. Awesome work, I like these guys. Yeah, so you got your computer, basically a little computer with your remote. I'll show you the remote in a sec. I love the remote. and then you got your wiring and whatnot. So, a couple extra bolts. Well, they're not extra actually, I need them. No, it's got a thread in them. Anyway, basically computer, you hide underneath your dash somewhere, you screw it in, get your wires plugged in, and there you go. Easy as that. Now this thing, probably the best, I'm totally joking, but I absolutely love this thing. But obviously the welds and just these, obviously the best part of the product. This is not what do you call it? Sponsored video, but I'm gonna give him a shout out. Come on, everyone's got to get rich someday. Remote, how awesome is this little thing, man? Look at that. Now watch, you're cruising down the street, right, with your family in the car. Maybe probably not family. Maybe you're just cruising down the street, got your music cranking. You whip out this bad boy. What you do? See if I can get a shot. Hopefully, you slide down, sort of. There you go. Bang. Now you got your lock, and then you got your unlock. So obviously it's gonna be locked majority of the time, and all you got to do is press a button, and you get a blue light. Yeah, see that blue light? So you can go unlock. You see maybe a cop driving the car past you, and you just go lock, bang, done. So my goal is today to get the exhaust set up, get this exhaust in, get it done, and then fingers crossed I want to get the engine all back together, but we'll see how we go on time. Definitely am getting these heads on today, definitely. I'll stay here till 2 AM if I have to get those on. Definitely getting those on. And once those are on, everything else is kind of pretty flowy, sorta. So I'm just gonna try to stop talking as much. I'll update you guys further during the day and just kind of film random things, because I want to kind of up my editing a bit more, get my videos crack-a-lacking, and like they say, quality over quantity. So that's what I'm sort of chasing, I guess is how you say it. Yeah, so there you have it. I've got that welded on the bracket, so I've just got to stick this valve on now and then stick it onto the car, or stick it or bolt it into the car, and then do all the wiring, and then that's done. And then we can move to the gasket. So I'll show you what I got in the gasket kit in a sec, but first I'll do this job here, and then we'll move along and yeah, get into it. Alrighty, so it's been actually a very long time since I picked up that camera, but it is dark outside now, as you can see. Look where we're up to. Got both heads on, the air intake manifold on, got the injectors, about to do the harness. I'm not sure how much more I'm going to do today, but I think I'm coming tomorrow maybe to finish it off, hopefully finish it off, see how we go. But oh, it's very dirty. But I ended up leaving a rag in one of the gaskets and I forgot about it. So I've done do it all again. It was only like the air intake manifold area, it wasn't the head, so I didn't have to get new gaskets, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm pretty tired. I'm gonna keep going for another couple hours. Whatever I record, and yeah, just trying to get it done. Not far off yet, just got to do a lot of the top end, the covers, the top air intake, a lot of your pulleys, and yeah, your fan belts and whatnot. So yeah, so far so good, and let's keep it going. It is the next day. Last night I got a lot done. I'm not sure what footage I'm going to be using from yesterday. I used a fair bit of it, but I did realise, because I was under pump, I was trying to get it done, and I was really tired. I was up since 3 AM because I went to the work in the morning. So yeah, anyway, other than that, everything's going good. I just got here probably about an hour ago, started doing some work before I'd pick up the camera, because like I said, I can pick up this camera and not do work if you know what I mean. So yesterday I said I'll go through what come in the gasket kit, but I didn't end up showing you guys because I totally forgot. But yeah, basically it comes with your head gaskets, your air intake gaskets, a few other gaskets. It comes with a lot of different rubbers, seals and whatnot. I didn't end up showing you underneath the car as well because the exhaust is done. I've got it all wired up. I'll show you in the cam. Oop, once this opens. So you got your remote here, and then you got your computer there. I've just put it there for now. Got all the wiring done. I'll show you underneath the car what it looks like. Hopefully it's not too dark, but there you go, that's the valve. I'll do the wiring a bit neater, but for now I've kind of just put it where it can be for now, because I don't know what's going to go on with this engine, if it's going to work or not, but I got high hopes, kind of. Nearly there. About to chuck on the air intake, and then obviously all the pulleys. I've got to finish up the wiring. A lot of other hoses and wires that I kind of forgot about, that along the way you've got to add them to the motor. You can't add them before putting some parts on, if you know what I mean. So alrighty, I think I'm just going to put the camera down and get back into it, because I was in the zone. So hopefully we can stay in the zone and maybe get this turned over today. I don't know, maybe. We'll see how we go. It's 12 o'clock at the moment. And don't plan to stay here for too long though. I do need to relax, and I've got to get this video up. So alright, cool, let's get into it. We've come a long way, and again I left the camera down, didn't do much recording, but anyway, at least the job is nearly done. And there you have it, the engine. Far out. Can't believe I'm up to this stage right now. Sorry about my hands, they're filthy. I've got to run into Supercheap, grab a fan belt. Fingers crossed they got one in stock. If not, I'll just be using the old one to crank it over. I've still got to do an oil change. I've also got to grab some of that coolant water as well, because I got told tap water's not good, too many minerals. So I'm just going to go with what everyone tells me. So I got my oils, 15W40, takes, what was it, 6 litres? Yeah, 5.8 litres I think it was. Got a filter, got some injector cleaner, and got my coolant. So yeah, I got some brake fluid if I need to. Also repaired the steering pump gasket, so I'm going to fill that up with steering fluid, and hopefully that doesn't leak either. So fingers crossed I can turn it over today. We'll see how we go. So I'm going to go out, rush and get some stuff, and then come back, do my oil changes, flush the system with coolant, put new coolant in, double check if everything's plugged in. I've got one plugged down here where I can't seem to find where it is. Everything else is basically in, or it is. And yeah, so I'm just going to do a bit of research now. I'm pretty sure it's just at the back there. It's just a hose. Yeah, can't believe I'm up to this stage now. Stoked. It looks all new, all painted. I did end up dirtying it though from touching it. Should have wore gloves. But yeah, cool. Alrighty. AC compressor clutch is back on. Fingers crossed doesn't have a leak anywhere, because it was empty, so I don't know. I couldn't find the bolts either. I don't know why. Just got back from Supercheap. They didn't have a fan in stock, so I had to pre-order that. So I won't get that till next week or the week after. So I got to run my stock, not stock, sorry. Run my other fan belt. It's got a little bit of rips in it, but it'll do for now, for when I want to start it. I just flushed out the coolant, it's dripping everywhere now, and now I'm just about to change the oil in it, change the oil filter as well, and just top up fluids basically. So then I can stick that fan on, double check over everything, and then we'll see if we can crank it over. So, oh, there's water in that. Okay, so we're letting that sump drain with oil. Just about to do the filter now. Just cracked it open. Okay, filter. What you want to make sure you do as well is you want to get oil inside of there and get it onto the seal as well. It's a good trick Dad taught me. Well, I mean, everyone does it or should do it. It's a good thing to do. When you're spinning it on, it doesn't affect that, and plus having oil in that already allows the engine to already have oil through the filter, and you're not waiting for the oil to go around the engine while it's turning on, if you know what I mean. So a bit healthier for it, you know, causes less damage, I'd say. Clean up the area. It's good having that fan off. It's more room down here. Clean it with a clean cloth, just like that. Now what you're gonna do, you want to take the seal off. Be very careful so you don't damage any of that. But me, I am the dodgy mechanic on YouTube. So, I mean, I can do what I want, just don't copy me. Cool. Now what I like to do, grab your oil. I've got a little one because I needed a little bit extra, because this takes 5.8 litres and they only come in the 5, or they didn't come in the 15 or whatever it was, 10. So I just like to have a bit of oil. I'll just chuck a bit in there, stuff it. Chuck a bit in there. And then what you do, I know you told me, you can get it on the seal. Dip your finger in it like that. That's probably way too far for you guys to see anyway. And just get it on the seal, just like that. And that should be better. Cool. Now that can get screwed straight on. Filming with the GoPro as well, so I'm hoping I am. And there you go. It's basically done. You can clean it up if you want. I mean, it's pretty clean, so the way I do it, mate, everything's clean. And all I gotta do is plug that hole underneath from the sump, and I can fill it up with oil and start seeing the level and get oil into it. Don't want to leave your car without oil in it. So it's the next day from yesterday when I was recording. It's weird, I'm recording 3 days in a row type thing, so I didn't show as much footage of it running, so I'll do that for you guys now to hear that it is running and it's running mint. But I'm about to pull out the water pump. I'm not going to show you guys that. I'm just going to, and it takes 30 minutes, or it'll take me 30 minutes anyway. I'm going to pull it out, check it out, because we do have some cooling issues. Not bad, it's just I kind of want to see what the parts are and what condition the parts are in. No knocking, no nothing, runs sweet. Not moving, very stable. So all I've got to do, I'll turn it off first, just so it doesn't heat up. But yeah, first crank and it turns on. I'm just gonna rip out that water pump real quick, that's why I don't let it heat up, and have a look at it, because I'm probably gonna get a new one. I'll basically, with these cars, basically, for the head gaskets, like the weakest points for the head gasket is heating up. If you heat up just over, it can blow your head gasket just like that. So you're calling on these cars, got to be 100%, always 100%. So basically I'm gonna repair everything, get it 100%. So in the back of my mind, I always know that it's always gonna stay cool. So yeah, cool, it runs. So back to yesterday's footage. Yeah. All right guys, so we had the car running for probably about 10 minutes now. It's been running sweet. Had it running, yeah, for 10-20 minutes. Have switched it off now. We're checking over it now, checking the fluids, the levels, and yeah, checking if there's anything loose or if there's any leaks. The temperature ended up going up just a little bit. We were having a look at the radiator. We got told it was a new radiator, but there's just something weird about it where one corner is real hot. Obviously a radiator, there'll be one corner real hot and the other one real cold. Nearly the whole thing is cold, so it could be even the thermostat not working. So we're just gonna have a quick diagnose, check it all over, check the fluids, levels and all that, see if there's any more leaks, and then go from there. But big stepping stone. Got it cranking all back together, seems alright. That plug down the back there, turns out it hasn't even been plugged in for a while, so I'm not sure if I've got to plug it in or not. I'm going to do my research tonight, but yeah. So just having a quick gaze. Other than that, runs good. Hopefully we can diagnose just whatever's going on. Could be, we're thinking water pump, because I don't know, it could just be shot, or I don't know. Alrighty, so that's going to be the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoying the video. It's running now, so the caption is probably going to be she's finally running. I reckon I'm not determined, I don't even know what that means. I reckon could be water pump, but I'm going to go home tonight, edit this video hopefully, and do a lot of my research, because I do believe it could be the water pump. So one day I'll come back. If you know my research leads to water pump, then I'll just be taking, it's pretty easy, just the front end. I'm hoping it's easy, just more of the front end. Get the water pump out, check it out, have a look at it, and yeah, see if that was a problem. But other than that, it took a while to heat up, and it only heated up just a little bit. Could even be the thermostat, so you never know. After doing this research, then I'll be able to diagnose it a bit more, do a couple of tests on it and whatnot. But gasket is fixed and she runs. Cool. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you liked the video. If you haven't subscribed, join the family. 70% of you guys aren't even subscribed, so make sure you subscribe. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Till next time.